Well, you heard it first on CNBC TV 18, and today it's official. Kingfisher Airlines 17 lenders have today told the Supreme Court that it cannot accept the repayment proposal made by the King of Good Times, stating that his personal presence is crucial for any meaningful negotiation or a settlement to actually take place. Remember, Vijay Mallya had offered about 4,000 crore rupees plus 2,000 crore if they win a deal, or rather a settlement as far as the GE case is concerned. But meanwhile, the Enforcement Directorate, who has issued a third summon asking Mallya to appear for questioning, are also not very hopeful of him actually appearing before them on the 9th of April. Ashmit Kumar and Ritu Singh join in now to give us a 360-degree view onto the latest in the Mallya mess. Ashmit, coming to you first. Everyone seems to be waiting for Mallya to come back to India. You were there at the Supreme Court today. What were the arguments presented by the bankers?
Right, so when is Mallya coming back to India? That's the big question that the Apex Court today posed to Mallya's counsels, asking when is he coming back? When would it be feasible for him to appear before the court? Mallya's counsels, of course, have sought time to reply to that. And this, of course, was the main question that the Apex Court posed today amongst three other key issues that have been raised. First up, of course, this was the key question: when is Mallya coming back? Next up, the Apex Court has, in fact, directed Mallya's counsels to make full disclosures over assets over which Mallya exercises control. Assets, whether tangible, intangible, movable, immovable, even shareholding. These disclosures need to be made now by Mallya. Also, the third key aspect of today's directions is that the Apex Court, in fact, has sought a token amount to be deposited before the Apex Court as a way of establishing Mallya's bona fides for arriving at a negotiated settlement with the bank. So that's another aspect on which Mallya's counsels will have to clarify by April 21st on the amount that they can deposit, on the disclosure of assets, as well as clarifications on when Mallya is expected to return to India. So, of course, they have time till 21st. Now, this, of course, followed a line of arguments by the banks, which, in fact, put forth before the Apex Court that they believe that it is crucial, imperative, and it will accelerate the process if Mallya is to return back to India, is to sit across the table with the banks and arrive at a solution. And this, of course, followed an admission by the banks today before the Apex Court that earlier proposal that Mallya, in fact, had submitted have been rejected. The latest proposal, in fact, came in as late as last evening. That, too, has been rejected after due consideration, after a meeting of the banking consortium. So clearly, the bankers here turning on the heat, and the Supreme Court obliging, asking some tough questions from Vijay Mallya. Back to you.